I don't go
And that's
back on my
very
word.
important.
Yeah. All right, we'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. I'm sorry.
Make sure to ask if there's anything else. We've got somebody that thought they were on the agenda, but they're not. So
Oh, okay.
at the end,
No, that's all right.
Yeah, we can ask.
If you're already here.
All right, we're going to go ahead and call the Board of Works meeting for April 1st, 2016 to order. We have everyone in attendance here. I believe Pat is right next door. We'll go ahead and get started. He's coming now, so. But we'll go ahead and, I'll just go ahead and wait for him to come in. And Kelly's just getting here too, so. What was that?
Pat sure has changed.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all that Florida sun really pumped out.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you saved Kelly from being the fool.
35 seconds at least.
But see, I was a 10-month Think about that.
All right, so we'll have the reading and approving of the minutes. Do I have a motion to dismiss the rules and not do the reading and correcting the minutes?
Yeah, we can forego the reading of the minutes.
We're
Do you
good.
have any correction?
Did you?
I did not have any correction.
Okay. Motion to forego reading of the minutes and accept them.
Second. All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None. Now we have the payment of the claims. Was there any questions about the payment of the claims this month? Or the last 2 weeks?
No.
Nope.
My question's answered already.
Gotcha. All right, well, if there's no further discussion, a motion to accept the payment of the claims would be in order.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Be none? All right, so we have old business next, the road closure for Circus City Festival. Do we have anybody here? Nope. We have our updated, okay. All right, so we read through this last time. I think everyone knows what the whole deal is with the Circus City Festival's road closure. Looks like the dates will be from Sunday, July 17th, from 6 a.m. through Sunday, July 24th at 6 a.m. Won't go through all the ins and outs I did last time. Is there any questions? I think this is pretty standard as far as the closures for the roads they do every year. Do we have any discussions?
No.
It looks like the times, right, all the times look like they. You have yours. And July 16th through the 23rd.
They say 16th here, through the 23rd, and 17th is the road
I
closure.
didn't go up
It's
there.
just the
okay.
week of the 16th through the 23rd.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, if there's no further discussion, a motion to accept the road closures as presented by the Circus City Festival.
So moved.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. New business. We have a request from Robin, is it Sensel? Okay. On behalf of the Ritual Tattoo Club for a road closure. This is Kelly Avenue, is that right?
It's a small section
Yeah.
that's in between the two buildings, the State Farm Insurance and our building.
Mhm.
We just want to close that section right there just for a little bit for the day.
Right. Yeah.
And that's off from Main Street,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
You can go around, that way we don't interfere with Lobob's traffic and they're getting in and out of their business. It's just it's used here and there. I mean, we see vehicles once in a while go through there,
Yeah.
so.
I thought it was an alley.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think anyone's going to notice that we closed it down for half a day.
Yeah.
It's a
Is
pretty,
it going to make a difference that that's the detour right now for Business 31? Is that going to be
No,
increased
it's-
traffic down there?
No.
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, really, this road, it almost feels like an alley.
Yeah.
It's really not very,
And
I can't see that what traffic would be on there naturally and what traffic you couldn't get around that road to go anywhere.
And I talked to the ladies at State Farm, and they are fine with it as long as we invite them over for some food.
That's
So I
nice.
told them they're more welcome, and Low Bob's is actually looking forward to it because they're hoping that it'll increase their business that day, because we don't have
Right.
drinks at our shop. So if they come for the music, and because we've got Rock 985 that's going to broadcast from there
Mhm.
and be giving away concert tickets and everything, so.
Do you want-
hopefully It'll generate.
You want to come up to the mic and kind of give us a rundown of all the events and everything that will be happening that day? Maybe we can all find out what all you got going on down there.
We're looking at that function and supports all local businesses. He's very much about that. So.
Yeah. Well, we applaud further success. It sounds like a lot of fun. You're going to have a lot of good things there.
Hope so. And we talked to the health board, and it's just, I don't know, I guess permit for that day to, because we're just doing hot dogs, we're doing something quick and easy and just low cost.
Gotcha.
That way, everything's good.
All right. Good. That sounds good. Let's see. That is the 15th.
Yes,
And that's on what day?
a Friday.
It's Friday. Gotcha. All right. Questions?
Thank you for being here to talk about it with us.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm excited. We still get a lot of customers that come in and don't even realize we've been there. So, and like today, I had a phone call ask me how to get to the shop, because we've had a couple people that have come from Logan, or he's even had some people come in from Ohio.
Mhm.
It takes him to Kroger's if he GPSes it. So we're like, no, we're at the other end. So
Right.
we're there.
Yep. Is there anything else? Anybody from the audience? Who owns what?
The business.
Thomas Spitznagel.
What's the last name?
Spitznagel.
Okay. Do you want her to spell that, Kelly?
No, I know
Oh, that's,
Wow.
how. Sorry, it's a common humor around here.
you must be a savant with names then. That's, okay. Is there anything else from anybody? All right, well, a motion to close, this is a section of Kelly Avenue in front of Tobacco Ritual Tattoo Club, or I'm sorry, Ritual Tattoo Club on Friday, April 15th. Do you want it closed? You want us to come out and close it at, say, noon, and then,
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay.
That'll give us time to set up everything and get everything organized.
okay. And then, I think we'd, if you guys set the roadblocks off of the road in front of your place, then they'd have to pick it up in the morning then.
Okay, that's not a problem.
Yeah, but we can have the blockades out there.
Okay.
I'll talk to Bill. We should be able to get them out there by noon on Friday. So, yeah, a motion to accept the road closure on April 15th, from noon to, say, 9 PM will be in order.
So moved.
All in favor? Aye. All right. Thank you very much.
Have a great time.
Thanks, and you guys are more than welcome to come.
Free tattoos, I'm there.
Absolutely. All right. Next, we have approval to use the amphitheater for the Cole Porter Bicentennial Festivals on June 8th through June 11th. And, sorry, Vicki?
Yes.
Would you like to tell us about the,
Sure, you want me
The
to come up,
events?
or you want me to do it
Sure.
from here? I'm pretty loud.
Come up, I want to see your outfit.
yeah, okay.
Yes, we'd like to use it on the Porter black tie, which we usually hold at the museum, but we're thinking that since it's the bicentennial, we'll have a lot more people at it, and we'd like to have a tented black tie affair in front of the amphitheater. We've already got some talent that says they'll work for free there. There are local people like Troy Miller and Sandy Ploss. I think it'll be a very nice event. I need to get my invitations to the printers in about 12 days.
Okay, gotcha. And this is just asking for approval to use the amphitheater.
Right.
Gotcha.
If it's on the 10th and you need 2 days to set up,
No, we don't need 2 days. I don't know why it's in there like that. We just
to
need-
give you a cushion, that's, so I
Okay.
was gonna see if you need a cushion that much on the other side as well.
No,
Okay.
no.
What are you talking about, cushion?
It's an 8 ruling.
Oh, from, I see.
We'll be using it on the 10th.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It'll be a lovely fundraiser for the museum, and as you know, the museum is kind of tight on change right now, so it'll be very. And Ron Short's gonna be catering it, so it'll be Old Home Week. It'll be very nice.
Mhm.
Which means you gotta get busy.
Somebody needs to get busy. I don't know. Was there any questions?
Cost.
Cost for,
To attend the event?
oh, to attend? $5.
Per person.
Okay.
Are you gonna have tables available?
Sell tables. I'm sure if somebody would want one, I'd be happy to reserve it for them.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, and I would say, as far as the Board of Works, you know, we need to approve of some of the things that need to be finished up
Right.
down there. I would say for final approval of this, you probably still need to ask the Parks Board.
Okay, and when is that meeting?
The next meeting, I believe, is on the 15th of April. There's a lot of issues that we talked about that still needs to be finished up at the amphitheater.
Right.
And so, I guess, really, as far as the Board of Works is concerned, talking about getting the concrete poured.
Right.
And getting some of those issues taken care of, you know, we need to, we're gonna be putting that on the next Board of Works meeting, to accept bids for the specs for the pouring of the concrete.
I understand the concrete has to sit for a month,
Mhm.
so am I safe to put my invitations to the printer now, or no?
Well, you can walk on the concrete in about 2 weeks, I would
Okay.
imagine.
Okay.
But to be safe, the contractor will probably tell you it'd be really nice if you could wait a month, so
Okay.
it doesn't chip or anything like that. And I know, Chris, you might know a little bit more about concrete and how long that would need to
And
set.
this event is when?
It's June the 10th.
Okay, I would think.
I would
it'd be
think, that
fine.
yeah,
Okay.
if we got the bids on the next Board of Works meeting on the 15th, that would still give them plenty of time to get it in and have enough time to cure
Right.
for your event.
Right.
So I'm okay to send out my invitations and say it's gonna be there?
I would just ask the Parks Board to.
On the 15th, that
Yeah,
should be
because really,
fine.
it's a Parks, it is in the Parks Department.
Okay.
So I really need to ask the Parks Board too. But I would say, you know, bringing it to this board, and because we're gonna have to make sure that we take care of some of these issues as far as the concrete and the other things that we need to
So I
spend
have to
money
wait till
on.
next month? That's too late for my invitations.
I would say that the Parks Board would be fine with it happening there, but I
Okay.
don't want to
No, I mean, the
speak for the
15th
Parks
of
Board.
April is
Yeah.
fine, but you just said that you'd have to look at it again. I didn't know whether that meant you could say no, or.
No, what we would have to do on that 15th is accept a bid for the concrete,
Right,
so. And
so I'm safe.
right, and we have the funds already in a fund for the concrete.
Right.
So we just have to approve of some bid next month. But,
Terrific.
yeah, but I don't want to step on the Parks Board toes.
No,
and
no,
say
I
that
understand
you have
completely, and
permission
that's-
without them.
Yeah, and that's plenty of time. The 15th of April is plenty of time.
Yeah, okay,
All right. Thank you very much.
no problem, thank you.
Sure.
So I don't think we need to vote on anything with that, because we just need to make sure the next Board of Works,
That gives us a timeline for the things that our
Right.
board needs to do.
yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you for
Yeah,
talking about
thank
that.
you.
Thank you for letting us do it there. We really appreciate it.
yeah, absolutely. Jamie Arthur, our new Civic Center Director, is going to give an overview of
Yes.
what she's been up to.
Marches, I guess it would be my, what do you call it? My
Report.
report, thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Okay, we had 8 events there, 198 guests. I served 71 meals. I did a catering job for Snyder Electric, and I am returning back to the city 181.33.
Very good. That's already, that's a pretty respectable amount returning to the city.
It continues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming, and I want to invite everyone. We're having an open house May 15th from 2 to 4. It'll be an open house tour, so everyone can see what we're doing to the Civic Center and all the changes and what will really help business, getting people in there.
I know we've seen a lot of things you've been doing to fix it up and make it nice, so I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So, next report, what did we say next
It will
time?
be the middle of May. I'm going to
Middle of
start
May.
coming on the middle of the month.
Right,
So it will, for May, it'll be the April,
okay,
but it'll be the middle of the month instead of the first.
yeah, gotcha. All right,
Question.
Yep.
Amy, I didn't get a chance to talk to you. That over there, would that do you any good at the Civic Center?
Well, actually, I stopped and I looked at it, but I need to measure, and I need
Okay.
to time this with it. It's
Okay. When we built that station, one of our offices had this huge conference table.
Mhm.
We switched offices around, and we really didn't have a place for it. So we had it disassembled, just leaning in our mechanical room. And it was told to me that maybe Civic Center could use that.
Right.
And we're happy to haul it down there if you can use it and put it
Yeah.
together for you.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a 4 by 10. you
You
said?
know, it's pretty good size. I mean, it's every bit as big as this table and probably wider, so.
Yeah, and so I was gonna measure to see for the sunroom. and
Oh,
see
yeah,
if it
nice.
could go in there, and that way, if I had events that, small, meetings, gathering that
Right.
would fit around.
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
But, yeah,
Cool.
we're more than happy to haul it down here and assemble it for you and set it up, so,
Oh,
All right, thank you. I will
Very
get back
nice.
with you probably next week.
okay.
Thanks.
yeah, thank you, Chief. That's it.
Thank you.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right. The next on the list is the review of the Planning Commission candidates. And I know we have Carrie here. How you doing, Carrie?
All right, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Good.
I don't think there's anybody else here. Would you like to say anything to the board?
What do you want me to say? I don't know. Like, let everybody know that my name was actually Menz because it was Carrie Menz and now it's Carrie Young. A lot of people have been getting that confused since I got married, so.
Yeah.
Just I need to hyphenate my name now, so. No, I've been born and raised here in Miami County and lived here my whole life. Worked for First Farmers Bank and Trust and just want to be part of the community and help out, so.
Awesome. All right, and then we have submitted a letter, the Paulette Hepner. Any thoughts?
Are you guys neighbors?
Yes, we are.
Oh, yeah, Paulette and Carrie are both neighbors.
Street neighbors too.
Yeah, everybody's on Fifth Street.
Yeah, we are.
Probably half the people in this room are on Fifth Street. I don't know. Everyone up here is on Fifth Street. That's why I say that. No. Yeah. Well, any other thoughts besides the fact that they're neighbors?
How many do you have to choose?
We have one spot. Now, I know Paulette was also considered for the zoning board. She put her name in for that and came very close at the last city council meeting. Won the first round of votes, although they had a peculiar way of voting that day, so she didn't end up getting it. So,
I was very decisive before,
I know.
and.
I know. It's a good thing to be stuck in the position of having good candidates and trying
Yeah.
to choose between them. So, any discussion or anything, I will open it up to a nomination. I'm going to put this off on this too.
Well, I think since Ms. Young is here, I will nominate her just for being present.
And just so that I can do this to you.
So you put it back on me. You're going to nominate
I'm gonna nominate
Paulette.
Hepner.
Mhm. All right.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Does anyone live in between you two?
Gabe, what, you're like, what, 3-4 doors down?
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
So, right down from this. All right. I know Paulette's working today.
Is there any other position that Mrs. Young could go in if Paulette goes in this one, so that there's still some service that's being done if she was originally wanting to be in the zoning board but was just this close?
Yeah. Actually, you know, I mean, that does make it a little bit easier. There's probably going to be some more appointments that come up before long.
Okay.
So I guess the question is, do you care what board, or do you want to be on this board?
Decision's yours. I'm flexible.
All right. And what made you, besides getting involved with the community, was there anything else that drew you to the planning commission?
Not really. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're willing to serve the city of Peru in whatever capacity we need you?
Yes.
Perfect. That wasn't leading at all, was it?
All right. Well, if I take it as the vote would come down 1-1, and me being the deciding vote.
And hopefully to help out with this, I just want to say too that we made the comment earlier, but it really is, there's two, I mean, they're very well-written letters. They're both seem to have a passion and a sincere interest in actually helping out with the community. And so that's why the decision, in my opinion, is a little more difficult than just saying, well, somebody wrote a one sentence that just says that I want to be involved, right? So,
Well,
good luck.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say that my vote will be for Carrie. So like Blaine just said, we have two very well qualified candidates here, and it's a hard decision, but I appreciate you coming and being here tonight, and I'm going to go ahead and cast my vote that way. So thank you very much for stepping up, asking to be a part of it, part of a solution in the city, and pitching in. So we will have to get you sworn in. I have to get a hold of Tish and get you sworn in. And then we are also, we are printing off some of the Indiana Code and our city ordinances that pertain to city planning. And we're going to be making up some booklets for the members of the Planning Commission so that they know the scope. Did we talk to you about this, Denny? This is probably news to you, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah, it's coming out of your budget. I don't know. No.
I have mine still.
Oh, you still have yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get back to you.
Yeah, we had just talked about making sure that the new members of the Planning Commission get the Indiana Code and our city code that pertains to what they vote on.
151
Yep,
plus the Indiana code.
yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to try to get those in a packet, just those to get to your members. So I talked to Josh about getting those printed up and whatnot. So if you want to talk to him about that,
Okay.
we'll try to get those to your members, and we'll make sure to get
And if
those copies
remind
to
me,
you,
I have
Carrie.
my book as well. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything you wanted to report, Mr. Roberts?
No, Mayor. We did, standpoint, the fire chief and the health department, myself met today about the buildings that are down at 63 and 65 South Broadway, where there was a fire last weekend, and that apparently a meth lab was discovered. And we just want you and Board of Works to know we're working on it, and we'll proceed from there.
Yeah. Try to get some more information about what we're going to do with that property. I think we also have a late addition to the agenda, and I'm not sure.
It's Carrie.
What's that? No.
Yeah. Well, there's two.
I do. have
Yeah,
one too.
Carrie's got one. And
Oh, I'm sorry. You are one of the late additions. Yes, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
No, that's all right.
Did you want, it doesn't matter.
We could talk, I'm sorry. It's,
Jenny Rhodes.
Okay,
Miami
that's-
County Y.
right, that's what I thought, but I knew the minute I said it, I was going to be wrong, so.
You're fine.
Did you have something you wanted to talk to us about?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I thought that we had gotten on there, but but we're talking about the Firecracker 5K.
Mhm.
It's our 12th annual, and we work with the fire department where the race starts and ends. However, it does require at least one side of the road on Canal Street and Broadway up to the McConaughey Park to be kind of closed off until the race is over. I already talked with Chief Metzer, and he said he's willing to help out again, and his crew sets up the race course, but we wanted to make sure that it was okay with the city to do that on July 4th, 2016.
July 4th.
And just so the Board of Works knows, I get with Wade and we get a whole truckload of the orange cones.
Mhm.
And then I've got two guys that set that course up, but we set those cones about 5 foot into the road to give the runners a safe distance. And this started out that the fire department ladies auxiliary took this on, and the proceeds went half to the ladies auxiliary and the American Red Cross. Well, this thing grew bigger than life, and the ladies auxiliary was just exhausted to continue it. So then the YMCA and the Red Cross did it together for a few years, and now it's the YMCA. But we've always been a part of it, setting the course up at the fire department.
Mhm.
We open our bay doors, let them use the restroom facilities. The guys on duty on tables and assist in any way we can, but it's a good community function. And this thing has really grown, and I think Jenny has aspirations to even grow it bigger this year. And so it's helping the Y, and we're happy to be a part of that.
Yeah,
I'm
nice.
sure your guys would get a kick out of it too. They get,
Yeah, I mean, it's local, a lot of local people run in it, and
Right.
it's really turned into a worthwhile event for the community, so.
And what hours did you say on the 4th of July?
We usually get out there by, we are there by 6 or 6:30 in the morning, but
Mhm.
real closer, Chief would probably not be until like 7, where
Yeah,
we set up.
yeah, we set up maybe as late as 7:30. The race starts at 8.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock,
Yep.
correct. So we'll have the course set up at 7:30, and then it's picked back up by
10:30
10,
usually.
10:30, and
Yeah.
then it's over. They do award presentations and stuff there at the station, so.
Okay. We could just set the times just to make sure you guys got enough time, just say 7 to 11 that we approve, and then that would safely fit in your time frame.
A purple stripe around those with what we basically use as this tablecloth.
Mhm.
And our relay is May 21st this year, and it's called, the theme is Paint Your Town Purple. So with being that said, we wanted to try to see if we could decorate those poles with the purple striping down them, like about May 7th, like 2 weeks before, prior to the event, kind of to bring awareness again to Miami County's Relay for Life event. That's what we did last year we didn't do it, but 2 years ago we did it. So they went back to that different theme this year with it being purple, so we were hoping maybe we could do the same thing again. We put them up, we take them down, we just, like I said, 2 weeks prior, and probably about a week after we'll take them back down again, so.
just down Broadway.
Yep, just down Broadway. The
Okay.
black poles went all the way down Broadway.
And so your event is on May 7th?
May
So you said-
21st.
Oh, I'm sorry, May 21st.
Yes, from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And that's the River Walk.
And then you said that you're gonna put those ribbons up a week before or 2 weeks
2
before?
weeks before May 7th.
Okay, oh, that's the May 7th date,
Yeah,
okay.
May 7th.
And then a week
Take 'em
after,
down.
28.
We'll probably have them down, I don't know if we'll go to the 22nd. We just-
Yeah. 28th,
Yeah, that would be right. We'll get them down that next week.
okay.
Mr. Mayor, can I interrupt a minute?
Yeah.
You're going to put those on the poles? Okay. Okay, you probably should ask the Utility Service Board.
Okay, because when we did it 2 years ago, we just came to the Board of Works and got the approval through them, so.
Okay, did they?
We have done
they-
it before. This will-
Okay,
yeah.
all right, so you've already cleared it with
Yeah.
them?
Yeah,
Okay.
Thanks.
Is there anything else? All right, well, acting on the assumption that we have the authority to give you the okay. Would I take a motion, I guess, do we need a vote to say?
Do you want me to double check with them? I can, I don't have a problem with doing that. I just know that the time before that's where we came was here, was the Board of Works when we did it.
Right. I mean, really tying the ribbons on these poles doesn't seem like much of an intrusion, so,
It's not, honestly, if they need access to them, we'll tear them off,
yeah,
you know.
right. Well, we can put it to a vote to allow the Relay for Life to put ribbons on the poles on Broadway from the 7th through the 28th of May. If I have a motion,
So moved.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
All right. You have our approval.
Thank you.
Thank you. And if there's nothing else to come before this board, is there anything? No? All right, well, a motion to adjourn would be in order.
So moved.
All right.
Second.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Have
All
a
right.
wonderful weekend, everyone.